Got vision and destiny. Add elemental, that's chemistry. All those heroes, that's infinity. It's endgame.
Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary. All right, so right here, as you can see, we got that Piana Mega Mats E-Hero playmat with the Burstinatrix bunny. What's her name? Mirko. Yeah, the Burstinatrix Mirko sleeves from Mana Moon. So yeah, this tournament right here was a rogue format tournament, or Heart of the Underdog, with a custom ban list where cards like Fusion Destiny and what's his name, Dark Law is banned, Fusion Destiny is banned, Dark Angel is banned. So yeah, I felt like, you know, this was a pretty good deck for it. We are running cross out off in here because Droll is very prevalent in this meta. And we're going to start off with Pot of Prosperity to try to find cross out or fall called by the grave. And we go ahead and grab the Hero Lives, try the Hero Lives, get blocked by Ash. So now we go into our Neo Space Connector via reinforcement of the army to special summon out our Dolphin, and we trying to get Handlooping. So yeah, we go ahead and discard that Miracle Fusion, get a look at his hand. Unfortunately, all his monsters are bigger than mine, so yeah, we just end up losing 500, but it's perfectly fine. We still gonna get in there anyway, and we gonna do what it do. So we're gonna go ahead and link those two off, go ahead and make our Soul Day here. Make sure with the Soul Day, when you do his first effect, add a warrior that you're not gonna use, because in the past I had added like Neo Space Connector, and then I tried to use Neo Space Connector's effect later on. So yeah, I had to learn my lesson about that. Yeah, then the other thing is, you know, make sure, you know, to summon the correct monster, because usually, you know, I like to do, what's his name right here, I like to do what's his name, Crosskeeper. But since we don't have a way to get there, we have to take an alternate path. We go into the Fire Flint Lady, use her effect to special summon the Stratos that we had in hand. Then we're going to special summon Stratos, use his effect to get the Vion. And we also had the End Shuffle in hand, so we're able to use that in order to get into our hand looping options. We're going to go ahead and End Shuffle the Stratos into the deck to bring out our elemental hero, what's his name, Spirit of Neos. We're going to bring out the cross sheet, then shuffle him in to get our QCR elemental hero Vanilla Neos. And now with him on the board, our monster that we bring out with instant contact will have its effect and the ability to attack. So we're going to go ahead and special summon out our elemental hero Aqua Neos, and that will trigger Cross Sheep's effect. And we're going to use his effect. And, you know, usually I would like to summon Stratos or something like that, but yeah, we shuffled him into the deck. But I think one thing I forgot about while we were doing this is that, like, after I summoned this Dolphin, I think I actually forgot to use his effect when I really should have, because now I actually have monsters on the board that are bigger than his monsters. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and discard the Ferris, go ahead and hit the triple tactics talent out of his hand with our Dolphin here. Actually, no, maybe I couldn't have, because I don't have enough cards in hand to be able to do it yet. So now we're gonna link off the Cross Sheep and the Dolphin in order to make Proxy F Magician. Proxy F Magician will bring out our elemental hero Infernal Rage, and you got to special summon it to a point where the Proxy F Magician points to. So we'll activate Proxy F Magician on link 1 or chain 1, and then Infernal Rage chain 2 to add the favorite contact, and then be able to special summon Vion. And then Vion is going to send Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is going to add Mally. And then we're going to grab that Poly by banishing the Shadow Mist from our hand. And you see now I have to End Shuffle back in the Neo-Spacian Aqua Dolphin and my Elemental Hero Aqua Neos, because this was before I made the changes to my extra deck that y'all saw in the deck profile. So the deck was kinda incomplete. It was crazy. It's like I drew the Mally off of the End Shuffle. So yeah, but now we're able to tribute the Infernal Rage, discard the Mally to hit another card out of his hand. And yeah, so we end up doing that. Then we're gonna poly into our DPE, set favorite contact, and yeah, we're pretty set here. As you can see, I have that the elemental hero Marine Aqua Neos in my extra deck. And I have the little 4-star one, the Neospatian one. So yeah, this was pre-changes to that deck profile that y'all saw. But despite that, you know, we were still able to get a couple cards out of his hand. Despite the failed little Dolphin, Big Dolphin's able to get off in there twice. So yeah. And then on top of that, just like our end board is still pretty crazy because you end with DPE and the shining wingman enforcer. So yeah, we got pops for days here. And as you can see, I still hadn't like figured out what I should do with that proxy elf magician and that Vion sitting on the board. So they're just kind of just there. One interesting thing that somebody just pointed out to me a little bit ago is that instead of making DPE, I could go into Sunrise and actually bring out Divine Neos and hit another card out of their hand. So we might actually be looking into that in the future. Like I said, this version was pre changes to my extra deck. I had made a couple changes to the main deck, but yeah, the extra deck just wasn't what it needed to be, and it made some of my matchups a little bit more difficult because, like I said, it was very incomplete, not what I wanted it to be. But in the end, we were still able to go undefeated in the tournament and take it all. So yeah, he's playing a going second magical Musketeer deck, and we're gonna go into the battle phase here. Yeah, I was trying to see, there was nothing else that I could link off, I think, with this living fossil. And then like they lose 1,000 attack when you bring them out, so I didn't even have anything that would have any attack left after I special summoned it out to the board. So we're just going to go battle phase here. Attack with Vion, attack with Proxy Elf, attack with DPE, and then favorite contact into Phoenix Wingman Enforcer. And we'll be able to finish off the rest of his life points right there. So yeah, y'all see me side decking going into this game 2 here, and even though I know he's on a going second deck, I just think inside my mind there is no way that he's going to go second in this game. After I just hand looped him, I was just like, I just don't see it happening. So going into it, I think I know a little bit about Magical Musketeers because I actually tried to build a deck. And yeah, it's like pretty interesting. But you know, as I side deck here, I go ahead and think about the cards that I wouldn't need in order to be able to put a stop to whatever it is they are trying to do. Not sure if he's got any little spicy, crazy text or anything off inside of there, but yeah. So we go ahead and side, you know, leaving in stuff like Lightning Storm, and I decided not to do evenly matched because I think like their monsters just allow them to activate the spells and traps from hand. So, you know, I think they just pretty much just end with a monster on the board. But I think like their best Link monster needs to really be going second because his effect doesn't trigger unless your opponent has like board. No, I think it also triggers it by the cards inside of your hand or something like that too. So yeah, but I was just thinking inside my mind, there is no way he's gonna let me go first in this game. So like I said, I'm siding for going second, you know, trying to decide what's best and what's not. And because I didn't exactly like read their effects, I wasn't sure exactly how it works. But I think like as long as they're on the board, you can activate their spells and traps into the zone that they're in or something like that. So you don't actually have to set them to the board. But yeah, as you can see, our hand, we opened up disgusting. We got the Pot of Prosperity again. We already had a Hero Lives, and we had the Neo Space Connector. So yeah, it's like we were definitely fit to get off in there and go combo, especially if he doesn't have any hand traps or anything here. But I always like to start off with Pot of Prosperity because I am playing 3 cross outs and, you know, Call by the Grave, because I want to make sure that, you know, once I have it going, that I can really just get off in there. Reveal those 3 cards. I do believe that I got the cross out that I wanted. I want to say that I did, maybe. Sorry, y'all, I couldn't really see that card. Bad glare. But yeah, we're going to Hero Lives into Stratos. Stratos at the Shadow Mist. Then we're going to use our Aqua Dolphin, use our Neo Space Connector to bring out Aqua Dolphin. We're going to discard it. And yeah, he's got plenty of options for us to choose from because we have Stratos on the board. Then we're going to get our Shadow Mist effect, and we're going to use the Shadow Mist effect to go ahead and add our Spirit of Neos here. Then we're going to link off Stratos and the Dolphin to go ahead and bring out our Solde. Make sure you link off the Dolphin and not the Neo Space Connector, because you need the Dolphin to be in the graveyard to get special summoned with the Neo Space Connector. But we send the Divine Sword, we send the Living Fossil to go ahead and special out our Cross Keeper. We're going to use Cross Keeper effect to special summon Spirit of Neos. Spirit of Neos effect to go ahead and add our In Shuffle from deck to hand. And yeah, because we already have the instant contact, then we'll bring out the vanilla Neos, and we're going to tribute off our Neo Space Connector to bring out Dolphin, discard the Ferris that we added with a Solde, take another card out of his hand. Then we're going to link off into Cross Sheep, activate our instant contact to bring out our Elemental Hero Aqua Neos. We're going to chain link 1 Cross Sheep, chain link 2 Cross Keeper. We're going to draw 2, put 1 back. I think I was trying to decide. I ended up putting back Triple Tactic Silence since he didn't have anything to activate. And then our Chain Link 1 will resolve. We're using Cross Sheep effect to go ahead and special summon out our Dolphin again. We're going to banish to add the Divine Sword from our deck to our hand. And right here, you know, it's this kind of an issue because, like I said, my extra deck was not fixed in this matchup. You know, it was still kind of, you know, a work in progress, but we're going to go ahead and make the Elemental Hero Marine Neos by shuffling in, by contact fusing the Vanilla Neos and the Aqua Dolphin. And then we're going to use our Elemental Hero Aqua Neos' effect to hit another card out of his hand. So yeah, he's got 1 card left inside of his hand now. And yeah, it was just pretty frustrating for him. We're going to activate our In Shuffle here. I'm trying to decide what to do because, like I said, like usually here I would be able to make the Proxy Elf Magician, but unfortunately because my extra deck, like I said, isn't right the way it was supposed to be, I had to, you know, contact fuse in order to hit that extra card out of his hand. But we got the In Shuffle into the Stratos there, and we're able to grab our what did we grab? Did we grab Vion? I think. But oh no, we grabbed Mally just in case I want to use this card, you know, to make the DPE. But yeah, with only 1 card in hand and, you know, drawing, he's only gonna have 1 card. I got the IP to link and send something back, and yeah, he just decides it's not even worth the time and effort. But yeah, there y'all go. Hand loop. Incomplete extra deck though, still work perfectly fine. Different ways to do it. I'll do another video coming soon. Appreciate everybody for staying a while to listen, and I will catch y'all on the next video.
My wingman, he come through, he level up, he go cool, he shining out and popping to over 9K. That's a breakthrough. We on top now. Here's a look at all